All right, we gotta share it out there.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Internet.
That will do the show. Oh wait, never mind.
And that was it, boys.
Thanks for tuning in.
That's all she wrote.
Broke the internet. No.
So to share this, do I just copy the link that's in the browser, or is there a special link that I...
Go
If you
go to the video in Andre's channel, and then copy and paste the link there. If you do the one in here, it's going to have everybody join this hangout.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
This isn't a D-Dave hangout. We're going to do this legit.
Shots fired.
Okay, I love those guys. We're all cool.
Shots fired, huh?
Boners.
Yeah, we're live right now, technically, so.
So, boners. Yeah.
I thought this was a video game one, but okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's
talk
go
about
with
some
that.
video games.
When was your last video game boner?
Lafayette 2.
Right now, pretty much.
Right now, pretty much.
It's happening right now.
Oh my.
I like on the thumbnail for the video is my face laughing.
Is what?
It's my face like in a laughing stance.
That'll sell some seeds. Let's do this.
He's like, wait, they got Russ.
There's your instant million views. We got Russ. We're good.
Like I hit 1 million, thank God. No.
So let me take this opportunity to say that I will not be at too many games.
There won't be.
Start crying.
I will also not be at too many games.
I will not be. I'll be.
I'm the only one that will be there. Out of us.
Aren't you more closer to it than most of us?
What's that?
Aren't you closer to too many games than the rest of us?
Yeah. It's about a 3 to 4 hour drive, so it's not bad at all.
No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, mine would be like a 6-7 hour drive, but I just took leave, so I can't do it again.
And where is it this year?
Philly.
Yeah,
So-
Oaks, Pennsylvania.
4.5 hours? 5?
Here.
6?
Because if I GPS it, it's 3 hours, but when I went, I got stuck in traffic, so it took 5 hours.
Of course. Right.
Yeah, it'd be about roughly 6 hours. Best shot from where I am.
I mean, if you're going for the full weekend, it's not terrible, because then you can get there either late Thursday night, get the hotel, enjoy Friday, Saturday, and then leave Sunday afternoon.
I forget who I was talking to last year about going. I think it might have been MT Shark 7. We were talking about going, but then we found out how much it would cost for gas, food, package for the whole weekend in the hotel, and we're like, well,
Well.
it wasn't Mark. It was my friend Robbie at Rock Bottom Reviews. We were talking about going, and then we're like, we're too cheap to go, dude. No way. We'll get halfway down, and then we'll have to get towed the rest of the way just to save money.
Oh God.
It's only 1,600 miles. It's only 1,600 miles away from me, so not that bad.
You gotta come out to my expo that my store is putting on in October.
I'm gonna be at PRGE like the next weekend, man. I can't pull that off.
No, it's tough.
Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It's so cool. Woo.
So I'm guessing we're not gonna see you there.
Well,
I want to go, but
I hear Portland's really big, and
Man, I'd like to get out to that way. It'd just be rad. It'd be just rad to get out to that side of the United
Yeah.
States.
that's like on the other, for 3 of us, that's pretty much on the other side of the whole country.
Oh yeah.
I have an expo in Syracuse.
Yeah. You have X, what?
Expo in Syracuse.
I have an expo in Syracuse in November. It's going to be going on for 2 days this year instead of just one.
Nice.
And you're all invited.
That could be doable. I'm close.
Yeah, you can all share the floor in my game room.
Ooh.
As long as I can cuddle with something expensive, I don't care.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
something expensive. I mean, I have
All the
a.
whores around here are cheap.
George is like, do you have anything Mega Man?
Did she just say? Did she just say all the whores around here are cheap?
What the shit? Wow. All right.
That's my kind of town.
But Sarah, why don't you come over here? You're funnier than me.
That was great.
Oh Jesus.
All right.
We're gonna like
welcome
talk
to the
about
retro. I mean, fuck.
Oh, he's cussing now, sucker.
Dang, way to go, Andre. 5 seconds into the official beginning, and there you go. Beautiful.
And begin.
I think we need to start. Somebody start, please. Andre, start.
Welcome to the Distracted Gamer Podcast. This week we have new people, new faces. We have, of course, Humble Bumble.
Woo woo.
He's always here. Eric. We have Shogun Death. Tim himself.
Mega Retro Bros, baby.
Then we have Russ Lyman,
Hello.
the king of. I was about to say something else.
King of Swing.
The king of the
The king of strong.
DIY. There you go. Video game DIY. There you go. Then you have Jorge.
What's shaking, everybody?
For some reason, his name's not up there, so we just call him Jorge.
It just doesn't want to. That's all. You know, it's just
Google didn't like Mega Man, so he just knocked him down.
it almost literally rolled up a newspaper and smacked me with it, and it was like, no, no.
Bad.
No.
All that. Well, G. Lima. There you go. Your brother just graduated, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, he did, and he's freaking working now. So
That's awesome. Are you coming to work with me? All right. Well, I guess that'll go to. Well, let's talk about what we've been up to lately. We'll go ahead with George since I went ahead with him about his brother.
Hello.
you know what, man? I've just been working a lot, and I was playing Uncharted 4 for a while there, and a lot of Clash of Clans. I've just been playing a lot of. I know nobody likes mobile gaming, but you know what? With all the work during breaks and dinners and stuff, it's just so easy to play, and I'm just hooked. So, what can you do? But other than that, just work away, man, at 15, 16 hours a day. So today I got lucky, and I had help in the area, and I was like, you know, you guys are working, so I'm gonna go home early.
Heck yeah, you can't beat that.
Gaming's gaming. Gaming's gaming, bro.
Did y'all see they got like a G1 Transformers game like that for your mobile phone?
No, don't say that.
Like Instagram, it just keeps coming up as like a sponsored ad. It's like number one anticipated game. It looks
I can
cool.
only handle one of those. Please no.
Yeah, it's just called Transformers. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Huh.
But I mean, it's pretty much the same kind of thing. I don't like mobile games, but you know, that's kind of cool. It's Transformers, so. Just like everybody tries to pick up the Sonic and it just blows up in their face because it sucks so bad. All right, Russ, what have you been up to?
I have been working. If you guys don't know, I work at a video game store, retro game store called Retro Games Plus. I'm a manager at one of the locations, and I put up vlog videos every Monday from the game store, so you can kind of see what gets traded in and what I'm going through being a manager at the game store. Working my other job, and then in between that, pretty much trying to game as much as I can and shoot videos and edit.
Yeah.
Busy. I think the last game I actually beat, though, was Transformers Devastation on PS4. It's pretty much like a beat-em-up game. Really fun.
Nice.
That was a fun game. I enjoyed that a lot. That was just.
I think they said there should be a sequel coming out. At least I guess how Mattel was doing it, they released a comic book line, a toy line, in the game, kind of to all go with each other.
You mean Hasbro?
Hasbro, sorry, not yet.
Hasbro, Mattel.
Well, soon they may be the same company because they're supposed to be talking about merging. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would be
Everyone
cool then
buys everyone
because
out.
Barbie would be able to play with Jim then.
About time.
All right. All right, Tim, what have you been up to?
Well, I've actually been on leave from the whole stupid like Navy thing that I do, and I took my family on a vacation, very close to here, but we actually rocked at this awesome resort and just had a lot of fun jet skiing and doing all crazy stuff. I got to Segway. We went on a Segway tour. It was pretty crazy. Me and my wife did, but just took the fam up there and had a great time. And I beat Lafaya 2 on the SNES the other day. It was a very big accomplishment, and I almost cried at the end because it was so freaking sad. But just trying to game up, and just that's really about it. I literally just got home today, so that's really about it, man. And not looking forward to go back to work on fucking Friday. So that's really it.
That'd be one coin right there.
Yep, there we go. There's that one coin.
Let's see if we can get an extra life.
Doo-doo.
All right, Eric, what have you been up to?
Not an awful lot. Been working a lot, both jobs, so about 50, 60 hours a week. I'm gone doing those. Been collecting for PlayStation stuff mainly. I just put out a video on my channel today, capping one of the best lots I picked up in probably a couple of years. I know. And Tim said he was going to watch it later, so I feel really good about that. But the other thing I've really been getting into has also been comic books.
Hey.
Dude, man, I've been reading the Years of Future Past line, and I gotta tell you, if you like X-Men, you owe it to yourself to start reading this, because this is amazing.
I thought about start picking up the '90s X-Men comics, the '92.
Those are really good too. Anything like X-Men, you're pretty much safe with. Right now, the worst place you could be in right now is DC, because they've rebooted everything so much. It's almost impossible to follow because everything just keeps changing. If I were you, I'd just stick with simple, stick with fun. Stick with Transformers is a really good line to get into, by the way. A lot of fun to read.
I've been kind of sticking with the Power Rangers lately.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
Yeah, they just released a huge Pink Ranger edition not too long ago.
I think Corey really really did something in his pants whenever they did that.
Really, his thing was all over the place.
But
Mushroom stamping everywhere.
other than that, not too much. I got a trade in with Tim, which is going to be later video.
Woohoo!
Stuff from the flea market that I went to over the weekend, and just sitting back and trying to enjoy what gaming time I have right now. If it's not PS2 stuff, I've been playing Rocket League with my boy Phil over at Arcade Regiment. Phil!
Philly.
That was a shout out for the day, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. As for me, I mean, pretty much all I've been doing is working. I kind of dropped off for like 3 weeks because of things going on. But other than that, I'm about to, I figured I'd come back full swing, start heading back into the videos and trying to do something. But, we'll see how it is. I got a lot of footage I got to edit and do stuff with, and also I'm kind of pushing myself for a little series I've been wanting to do. I think I've told Russ about it before, several of y'all about it before.
Yeah, I believe I said I'd help out and jump in with you.
What are you doing?
It's basically going to be like...
Oh, yeah. He's going to set this up here. No big deal. Yes! Yes!
It stood up. He got it up. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, stop.
Oh, Tim, don't. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
So can you not tell us what it is that you and Russ are working on?
Okay,
what's going on?
Basically, it's something I've been thinking about for a while. Got to get the intro down first. It's what I'm wanting to do. But it's going to be Zapper's retro road trip. Or,
road trip.
Yeah. Basically, it's going to be, I'm going to grab something like let's say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and go through the history of it, and in the process, basically, I'm gonna get like Russ or somebody tell their story of what got them into it, a memory of it, something like that. You know, get a whole bunch of YouTubers together just to share the nostalgia of that one subject.
I'm intrigued.
You know, one of them I was gonna do was He-Man, and I kind of stopped with the whole thing because I actually had permission to actually use He-Man. You know, use the stuff to actually show video, use music, intro, everything, and then something happened there. I don't know what happened. Basically, all communication dropped, and it was the same thing with. I was gonna do one on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and
Yes.
basically all
excited.
communication dropped with the legal department of Saban. So,
Let's just use all that crap anyways. Screw them.
well, I mean,
Yeah,
now
we
that,
can just say fucking not or dang it. We could just say screw it and not monetize, and they can't do anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, it'd be like it would fall under fair use because basically we're talking about it. We're, you know, I guess you'd say we're paying homage.
fair use.
As long as it's not monetized, you can say what you want.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, for some reason, I don't know if I'm doing something different or something. Since I became a part of a network, it's like all of a sudden my videos are just monetized and that's it. And I'll unmonetize it and I'll turn around. And I don't know if it's a glitch or it's something with them. It'll be monetized again. I don't know.
The man has got you. The man has got you.
I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, like, I'll unmonetize something. Matter of fact, I will put something, a video as private, and all of a sudden it'll pop back up. I'm like,
Wow,
Who's
that's
your network?
that is a weird network. What are you doing,
I
bro?
don't think it's Screenwave doing it. I don't know if it's just something glitchy or I don't know. It's weird.
Illuminati
Yeah,
confirmed.
That's only weird a lot, you know, but whatever.
Exactly, Russ. Exactly.
Like my last video, the selling repro, I did that and I actually had it as private, and then all of a sudden I started getting like comments on it. And I'm like, what? And I looked down. I mean, it didn't say private anymore. It said, you know, it published it. I was like, okay. And I hit private again, and it just next thing I know, I started getting more comments. I'm like, screw it. I just share it.
What would be funny if you deleted it and then all of a sudden it appeared again. That would be funny. Someone's like sitting there uploading your stuff again. They're like, no, this is staying.
Oh my gosh! What if you had your own video playlist of everything that did that, and you can call them Phantom Zapper videos?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Phantom Zapper.
But see, like, you know, the intro, I got to work on it. I got to figure it out. I was trying to get somebody else to help me with it, but
Do
I
like
guess
an animation or something like that, you're thinking?
Huh?
Do like an animation intro or something like that?
Yeah, that's what it was gonna be. It was gonna be like basically an 8-bit or 16-bit DeLorean.
Right on.
And basically just take off, and it shows the fire, you know, and it's gonna be like
You know, one of them video games up there or something, bro.
yeah, I was trying to think of the game, NES game. It's a racing game. I can't think of its.
Rad Racer?
Yeah, Rad Racer. Basically, it's going to be like Rad Racer, but like whenever it starts taking off, it's basically like it's going to be billboards of dates coming by
That's slick.
and like names,
That is
you know, like Ninja Turtles, stuff like that.
That's cool.
But then it was going to go to like kind of like Star Trek, kind of going like warp speed kind of thing, you know, warp speed kind of thing, and kind of look.
Go Spaceballs with it and go plaid.
Yeah, pretty much. I was even going to try to do something like an 8-bit. I was going to design like an 8-bit TARDIS, kind of like ramming into, you know, like running into each other.
Yeah.
As it's traveling
And then it explode,
through
and then say the
the
name.
dates going by.
Hell yeah.
That's
Well, if you need a hand model for any of that, just let me know, you know?
That's what I'm trying to do with our dumpster dive videos. I'm trying to get maybe even a claymation intro for it.
Oh, that's
I mean, basically, I mean, it's just gonna take a while to do it because I mean, all
Yeah.
the animation is the sprites are already out there. I can just
Absolutely.
use the sprites, you know.
Right?
But if I did it, I'd have to like move, cut, yeah, and it'd be freaking. I mean, it'd be a nightmare.
It'd probably be worth it in the end, though.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing this for a while. I've been
Dude,
kicking
it
it
sounds
around.
like a really sweet segment. See, I almost cussed there, but I didn't.
And I figured, I could try to get, like y'all, as the YouTubers, y'all, I could try to get bigger ones. Maybe I can get somebody else come around too.
I'm down, dude, to help any way I can, brother.
Yeah, I've ran into a lot of people that was interested in it, like really interested
It
in
sounds like a sweet. It sounds like a sweet thing.
it.
I've only got one coin so far, so just throw it out there.
That would have been like a half a coin. It's like, he was like, oh, he found it. He busted the block.
Screw that coin. I'm out of here. Fuck it.
All right. Let's go ahead and let's go with the first subject we're gonna do tonight. Let's go ahead and go with one George is a big fan of right now.
Hey-o.
Right off the bat, we'll go with it because we know how
So
much
you want me to
love
be
it. Let's see how many
angry?
coins
You want
he
me to be
actually racks
angry?
up.
For the rest of this podcast, is that what you're doing? You want me to
Yeah.
be mad for the duration of this thing?
I'm talking about Mighty Number 9. Everybody knows he's a big Mega Man fan, and he backed. I mean, how many times you backed it?
I spent a lot of money. I really haven't said how much I've spent, but I spent a lot of money.
throw that gasoline all over that fire. This is gonna get good.
You know what? Let's get to the actual game first before I complain about all the other stuff.
Yes! Half a coin! Half a coin! Half a coin!
Didn't get very far, did I? So, anyways, the actual game, I popped it in. Have you guys tried it or played it at all?
I haven't
You
yet.
guys?
I've
not yet.
watched
I would have it. I'm ready to go get it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, so I actually played the game. I had played the demo already, and I don't know if you guys played the demo or not, but it's very similar. The gameplay hasn't changed. The controls they're actually not bad. They're really nice controls. The levels seem to get a little more difficult as you go on. I only played the first level today though, or I guess what you would call the intro level. Like all Mega Man games used to have or whatever.
Absolutely.
And then I played the first Mighty Number 1 or whatever, and it wasn't bad. And as the level progressed, it got a little more difficult as it should. And the boss fight was tough, but it's repetitive, just like an NES game would be. And so
Yeah,
once you get
pattern.
yeah, exactly. So once you get the pattern down, it's easy. Which again, that's the way it should be. So the actual game, I think it's gonna be fun. The entire thing. Now, does that should there be more there? For what they went through or whatever, how long they've been waiting. I don't know. I haven't beaten it yet, so I really can't. I can't say how much the extras are gonna, fit in as far as me thinking. All right, well, did spending $450 on this thing, is it gonna be worth it?
What? Really?
Sorry, ding.
Yeah. I backed it with like $450. So, for me, is it gonna be ever worth it? I don't
should
think
have sent
so.
you a love letter for that one.
I know, man. I was. It's like it should have said cuddle with Inafune for like a month for that much, But I didn't get that. No. All I got was anyways. So the actual gameplay. The gameplay is fine. The music is kind of weak for like the actual intro music. Have you guys heard it? Like the main theme.
No.
So you guys will have to hear the main theme. The main theme is kind of, I don't know, it's very bleh. It's very bland for like an Inafune game. And especially since they got one of the composers from the original, I think it was like, I don't want to lie here on camera, but it was like Mega Man 3, Mega Man 1, and Mega Man 3. And so I was expecting a little more, like to get a little more hyped up with the music, and that just wasn't happening. What else? The voice acting. So the voice acting. Have any of you guys played Mega Man Legends? This is probably up nobody's alley.
Yeah,
Yes?
this is actually straight up my alley, and the
Okay.
voice acting on that, it was horrible.
Okay, you know that. Well, okay, for the time, it wasn't so bad. You know, whenever
No,
I first
no,
played it, what
no,
the heck are you doing, man?
Hey,
I'm like
just-
distracted.
This
Yeah,
is
it looked like you were
Back
getting
to
the
Gamer
turtle.
podcast, right?
Jeez.
Well, get distracted. It's a
So it-
Distracted Gamer podcast, so keep talking.
Anyway, so the intro, it's like whenever you play Mega Man
Oh my
Legends,
god, what's going on?
there's a guy who says, you know, I can't remember what the line is, but something with the water. Anyways, his voice is almost identical. I think they went and found this guy, and he does the intro voice acting to Mighty Number 9. He just got a bottle of wine.
It's not mine.
So aside from the voice acting being kind of weak, when the characters are in dialogue, their faces don't have any expressions on them.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
watching the screen with everything still, like everything is still, not even a little twitch of the mouth or anything. Everything's just still, and you're hearing this voice in the background, and it sucks. That really sucks. Like they could have done a worse job if they tried. It's pretty
Oh.
awful. I think, anyways. You know, I don't know how you guys feel about a little cutscene. You can't even call them
I
cutscenes.
mean, isn't that I never played, but aren't Persona games similar to that with cutscenes?
But don't they have like live action, like moving and like it's almost like comic book style interactions, isn't there?
Well, I know they have like different expressions where they change, like, but I don't.
No,
think
no, no.
don't
You're,
see their
here,
mouth
I'm
moving.
talking like there's a
Yeah, it's just
screen,
one
like
picture.
just watch me like this, and there's voice in the background, and everything's
Yeah.
just still, like there's nothing going on, as far as I got, anyways. And it was to the point where I was sitting there and I was just getting angry at that, and I was like, that's something stupid to get angry at, but they couldn't. I mean, I don't know. You figure they went 400% over their initial goal
Right,
to
they
make
can
this thing, and they
Animate
couldn't.
some scenes.
Yeah, they couldn't animate the scenes. The colors are awesome. I mean, like I said, the gameplay, I think overall it's gonna be fun. You know, you're just gonna be smashing robots like you did back in the day or whatever. I don't think that's gonna be an issue, but I think the actual, just all the smaller details, they had all this time and they didn't. I don't think they did a good job with it. But
Well, I'm
the hell
curious
do I know,
to see
man? I just paid for the
the-
damn thing.
all the different versions that came out. Are there any differences between PC to Wii U to?
I got them all.
Do you have all of them?
I got them all. I mean, I've got a PlayStation one to give away. I've got a Wii U one to give away because
I'd be
I've got
interested in the PlayStation one.
like I got physical copies of all of them. Like, the hell was I thinking? And then I'm gonna have the USBs with all the, the PC versions. So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, I want to get to why I backed it, right? So I wanted the NES boxes, like the
Sure,
NES.
before we jump in, should we say, like, did anyone else back it in this podcast, or?
No.
I don't think anybody else is stupid enough to.
I think I gave either it was like $1 or $5 so I could be involved in the chat and get the email update.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was interested, but at the same time, it was kind of, I was kind of new to the whole Kickstarter kind of thing, and I was just like, eh.
I had sold like a weekend's worth of finds that I found, and I got like $700 on eBay. So I told my brother, I was like, we're just gonna back this thing. It's not even our money. Like, let's just do it. So, anyways, I backed it so that I could get the NES box, and I think it's a Famicom box, the USB drives, the art guide, and a physical copy of the
He sneezed so hard he disappeared.
PC game.
Sorry.
And I essentially haven't gotten any of that crap. I got
They haven't sent it out yet. Yeah.
I got shirts. I got shirts, and then I got this thing.
That's cute.
It's something, You can tickle the balls, but anyways. So yeah, I'm overall the actual game. As far as what I've played and the demo and everything, I'd probably give it a solid. I would give it a solid 7.5. The actual game. Yeah, the gameplay.
Okay.
But everything else surrounding it, for what I paid, I feel like I got the shaft. You know what I'm saying? So,
Aw.
I mean, it's tickling the back of my throat, if you know what I mean.
I was curious how you felt about, when it came to the reviews, the review copies getting sent out before the ones that actually paid and backed it that should have got the first, anything.
Yeah, that sucked. Right, yeah, that sucked. But, I mean, what can you do? You just see this stuff rolling out, and you're like, well, I mean, it's not like they're in writing. It never said, even though you paid this much, you get to do, an early review or see the game before anybody else. But still, I mean, I don't know. And the reviews are all taking into account how long it's taken, all the delays and stuff. There is not one review that talks about it in a positive way because they're just all so biased. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual game, I don't think it's awful. The actual game, I don't think it's bad, but everything else surrounding it is kind of just cloudy now, and I don't think it's going to surpass that. They're talking about all these sequels. Forget the sequels, man.
You gotta have a first game before a sequel.
We barely have one. And see, what I don't know is there's DLC, and there's DLC for there's like 3 or 4 DLC. So I don't know what all that is. You know what I mean?
The rest of the game.
Well, that sucks. I mean, I guess we got it all on the first day if that's what it is. If it's the rest of the game.
You never know. You might have. It might be like Street Fighter. Yeah, kind of.
The funny thing is, a lot of people really were like giving Street Fighter V so many bad reviews, but then you actually were like, it's not a bad game. It plays really well. I feel like this is kind of the same situation.
It's a really good demo.
Yeah, it's a glorified demo. But I feel like that's kind of what's been going on with Mighty Number 9. Like, it's getting so many bad reviews. I don't think I've spoken to anybody that's given it any kind of positive anything aside from Jorge right now who has said anything remotely positive about it. It's all been terrible game, not finished, voiceover, just this, and that. And honestly, I think this game was just doomed on arrival just due to the fact that they had too many issues with the pre-order. It got delayed countless times. The fans just were pissed off. It was DOA.
And I don't have the rest of my shit.
Ding!
I don't care.
Ding!
I want my stuff, dang it.
I want you to have your stuff. I want you to have your stuff. I've just seen nothing but negativity about this game. Unfortunately, that's all I've seen everywhere, but am I still going to go buy it? Yes, I'm going to go buy it on the Wii U, and I'm going to try it out because I'm a huge Mega Man fan, and I need this in my life. I need to try it out for myself before I make an opinion about it.
Yeah, no, exactly. And actually play the game. If you go on Facebook right now, I think Chris... Do you follow Chris Manog? I think.
Who that?
It sounds familiar.
Retro Rat. He played it.
Yes.
He's played like 4 or 5 levels of it, and he felt the same way. The actual gameplay he enjoyed, and I agree with him. You'll like the game, and I think as someone who didn't back it and who didn't like, you don't care. The game just came out. Like. Go buy it and play it. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's where I'll form my opinion on it.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. And for me, though, what has sucked has been this whole, like, being, like, balls deep into this.
Right.
And yeah, so, anyways.
I mean, time will tell. Maybe they will, send you some extra since you did spend so much. And they're like, all right, well, here's, the USB drives, this and that, and we're also going to send you...
You know who they could take after is they could take after... the Shovel Knight people. Those people know how to freaking pump out stuff. I mean, we're getting all this new DLC for free. Like, geez, learn a little from them or something. Take notes.
I can't wait for Shovel Knight 2.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Mighty Number Shovel Knight 13.
Mighty Number Shovel Knight 13. Heck yeah!
Hell yeah!
So overall, I think the game is going to be just fine. But
yeah, there's the Amoebers. It's Amoebers.
Amoebers. It's so cute. Do you cuddle with it?
Seems a little spiky.
There's no response. That's a little.
I know.
That's a good time.
So those are my thoughts on it. I just want my NES and Japanese style box and manual, and I would be happy. Once I get that, I might change my my attitude towards this whole thing. I just want my stuff. That's
Yeah,
it.
my friend Dave had texted me today, and he was like, "Oh, I picked up Mighty Number 9. Like, did you get to play it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to spend a whole $30 like on it." He said he was having a great time with it, and he's like, "Yeah, you can play my copy of it and check it out." So I was like, "Okay."
I think it's worth. I think it's a $30 game. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I think it's worth the $30.
I guess then it would come down to what do I want to buy it on? Do I want it on PS4 or do I want it on Wii U?
You can have one of my download codes, dude. I'm telling you.
Nice.
I already gave one away, and I still got one of each to give away.
Let me get one, bro.
See, what I thought was crazy about it, somebody was, I can't remember who it was, they posted a video about it, where they bought the PS4 version, and it came with the Vita code.
It does.
The PS3 code, but it also came with a PS4 code.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
cross-buy.
Cross-buy,
And then he had the physical copy.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's cross-buy, so you can download them on all the systems.
That's
So-
really cool. That's a
So
neat feature
in
right
the end,
there.
yeah, exactly. In the end, I think it's worth the $30. Honestly.
I mean, essentially, you could get it for 30 and then sell the PS Vita version for 10 to your friend and
Something.
make some money back.
Yeah. So that's my 2 cents.
Hey, man, that was
I'll-
a bunch of sense.
I'll get a
you-
better taste in my mouth after a while, I think.
You deserved all those cents.
Would you say it's about 9 cents?
I'd give him about at least a good 47 cents.
Hey, it's better than nothing, so,
What happened to Russ? He froze.
Yeah, no, it's not switching when people talk to it. I'm just staring at George.
Hey, what's up, baby girl?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of, the whole review copies. If I would have backed it, it would have pissed me off severely.
And I think the thing is that the PC version is still, it has too many bugs, so it hasn't been
Really?
released. And I think that's why I haven't gotten my stuff. So the version that all the backers were supposed to get, I think, starting at like $20, it's got too many bugs, so it's not being released yet. Is what
Well,
my
maybe-
understanding is. So
Maybe they're working it out, dude.
Yeah. So that's probably why a lot of people are mad. I mean, like I said, I've got enough copies. Like, I don't need to wait for the PC version. You know what I'm saying? But all the people that just backed enough for the PC version, their
Right.
download codes aren't working. So I'm guessing that's why there's a lot of people who are just like, this game sucks. I haven't played it. I haven't even turned it on, but this game sucks. So
Yeah, screw this game. Screw this game. It took so long to put out, so screw everything about
damn it,
it.
Obama. You know?
What'd you say?
Damn it, Obama.
So, yeah.
I didn't even know the PC version didn't even come out yet.
That's
Yeah.
weird, right? The PC version and the Vita version aren't out yet, and I don't think 3DS is out either. So.
El Cray.
That is correct, right?
All right. Anybody else got anything else on the on that subject?
I mean, I guess he pretty much summed it up.
I knew he backed it when he agreed to be a part of it. I was like, yeah.
Absolutely. There's not much else we can really talk about this situation.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I knew a little bit about it.
All right.
just a little bit.
I wanted to talk. Everybody's been talking about the Zelda game,
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, they have.
the new Zelda. The issue I have with it is that I was looking at the original video that they shared last year's E3
Yes.
and the cinematics for this one, and it seems like they dubbed down everything to me. Like, graphically, they seriously dubbed it down. I guess that's maybe a reason why they did anything with the, as making it for the
Hey!
Welcome to the podcast.
Making it for
Podcast
the NX and something, you know.
Yes, bomb.
Yeah, she's over down. That son of a mother.
Ting to ting to ting
You
to
just
ting.
got distracted. Yeah.
I need you to hold it together on your
Help!
There it is!
Attack.
When
That's
wives
what
attack.
it's all about. Distracted gamer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm gonna turn red in the face.
Oh, it's okay. It'll match your beard.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
bearded
that kind
wonder.
of happened too. I kind of trimmed that, you know. The long beard's not there anymore. But did any of y'all notice any difference in the video? I thought the video quality actually went down a lot when it came to graphics of the actual cinematics.
You know what I thought it was? I thought it was the cell shading. I thought they messed around with that a little bit. I thought that's what my eyes were seeing, but maybe not.
Because I was watching the cinematics, I think where some old man was in it or something like that, of one of the trailers of it, and then I rewatched the original trailer, you know, the Unveil trailer from I think last year, and it just looked different to me. It looked like it was dubbed down, you know. It looked like maybe like a high-end 360 or PS3 game in the original cinematics. Then the new cinematics, it looked like, you know, like a 360 game, you know.
I'm gonna have to completely agree with George on this one. I think they are actually dealing with different different cell shadings that's actually happening in the game. I think they might have done something different there. Of course, what you're saying with different graphics and such, but I think the cell shading, they actually got it together where it actually computes with the whole map that they're actually trying to instill upon us. But that's just my shit, so whatever.
I know Eric was wanting to talk about that, about the map itself, where they showed this is where you're at. This is everything else.
Exactly, but the cell shading that can happen between everything that you are is bombing inside of you is, I mean,
You know, it would be crazy if they tried like a different animation style for different areas of the map.
which would be amazing, but
really cool.
I mean, they only have so much money, right?
Yeah, I know. It's only Nintendo, you know. They're on a budget.
Right?
It's not like they've been working on this one game, or the kicking around this one game for the past, what is it, 4 years?
At least 4 years. At least 4 years. And it's just now we're getting something new. It's like, now at E3, a Zelda trailer. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then they're like, remake Majora's Mask. Son of a bitch. Alright. 3DS port for Ocarina of Time. Damn it! You know, and then finally we get this, and it's like, okay, cool. And then we come to find out today that it said that the size of the map in this game is 5 times the size of Skyrim. Now think about that for a second. Anybody actually play Skyrim, like when Serge Kylo?
I also have not, and I never will.
I played a little bit of it. You know.
I imagine it's big.
Okay,
It's so big you can see it from space, bro.
that's what she said. Anyway,
I don't know
Sarah's
how
funnier.
that one.
no. Anyway, but basically,
Windows allowed?
what was that?
Is innuendos allowed there, Russ?
It should be fine.
But basically, for anyone who hasn't played Skyrim, it's a fairly big game, very big, and because there's not a whole lot of fast travel, if any at all, it makes the game seem a lot bigger than it is. 5 times that in a Zelda game means that you are going to be trudging along quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Well, I would imagine, I hope that they have, like, in the first Zelda game on NES, like, some type of warp zones where you move a bush or this and that, go in and you use a warp zone.
There should be like horses and vehicles. Too.
Or Epona is such an awesome horse that he or she can just continue to rock and be super awesome.
Well, maybe you actually use the Epona motorcycle for Mario Kart.
Oh! Winning broke the internet. Let's go. It's over. Podcast is done, guys.
Just
Come
like,
on.
and then you go off a cliff and use the hang glider.
Yes!
I think they said something about actually a hang glider in order to actually get around.
That's the only thing I think you have to do in the game. Like, you have to talk to this old guy who gives you a glider to get off the cliff. And then other than that, you can do whatever you want.
Legend of Grand Theft Auto.
Yes! That is exactly right, George.
Oh my gosh.
Jump off your opponent and just glide into somebody and wreck them.
Well, I feel
You want a hang
how you're
glider?
expressing how the map is so big, like, and I never played a Skyrim game or this and that. That almost like scares me. That it's like there's so much to do and go. Like, I feel like I'll be playing the game for months and literally get nothing done.
No,
they don't want to call it an open world game though, right? Nobody's called it that.
You just got to keep rolling and going That's what you need to do.
I think they did call it like a open world, open immersive world. I think that's how they.
Which is basically Nintendo's way of saying big effing game.
Yeah.
Four disc.
Oh my god, a 4-disc Zelda game? That's not normal.
No, it's coming on 14 cartridges actually.
Oh,
So
That's
here's the
the
thing.
index.
I don't think I've ever played like a Zelda game when it's come out and played it fully. I've gone back now and beaten Zelda games. So I'm actually excited for this game, but at the same time I'm not holding my breath. I'm gonna believe it when I see it. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
I don't know, with Nintendo I don't know. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think a lot of people are just like, it's a new Zelda game, but you know, there's still a lot to be seen,
Yeah.
and I think because everyone has really had their appetite saturated with all the remakes with Zelda, right now they're kind of at a standstill where it's like I really don't know how much of myself I want to invest in it until I get more, and I think we're going to be seeing that over like the next 6 months plus, just more, you know. More characters, transportation.
Is it releasing this year?
That I don't have it. I think it's 2017.
No.
Wasn't it 2017?
No, it's going to be a freaking release title for the NX.
Yeah. Which is like like September or March of 2017?
I believe it's going to be March of 17.
Yeah, March.
So basically, they're pulling a Twilight Princess, where Twilight Princess came out on GameCube, but then they also released it on the Wii and pushed it on the Wii. Like, so
Right.
Should we get the Wii U version, or are we going to wait for the NX version? Like, how much are they going to be different?
Do you want a
That's
disc or do you
exactly
want a
what's
possible
happening.
cartridge?
And at
That's
the end,
exactly what's happening. The possible cartridge, are they going to be little 3DS games? What's going on with that?
Now they did just announce that it will play physical media. There's going to be a disc. There's going to be something. So digital only crap is not going to be around.
I hate Nintendo so much.
But
I
they
hate them.
But they talked about there being some sort of a cartridge for the NX. I know that's off topic, but
Well, I think what they're talking about, it's basically in the patent. It showed a media slot, and it was like cartridge size, not really a disc size or disc look to it.
Like SD card size or something?
Yeah, that's what started the whole cartridge rumor.
yeah.
I just want to see the controller because there were so many rumors about the controller, and that's the biggest thing. If it pops out a damn nunchuck, I'm just gonna fuck it.
Pops out a nunchuck.
it's another U-Force. It's the U-Force Mark II. That's what it is. That's the controller.
Perfect, Bumble.
Now, I was excited when Skyward Sword came out, and I got my sword and shield attachment from my nunchuck and Wiimote.
What a nerd.
He was double fisting it,
So the jury is still out with this new Zelda game, it looks like.
I
actually
want to see more. Like, I want to see more already. You know what I mean? Like, I just want more. I want the game. I want it already. Just
how much did you watch of the Treehouse like gameplay stuff? Like, did anyone dive into that and watch them play?
I watched a lot of it, and then they started going to these little weird side shows where they were showing gameplay, them playing the game, and I was like, these people are fucking annoying. There you go. These people were, I was trying not to, it just like, and then his pussy comes walking by.
Sorry about that. She wanted to be on us.
I was talking about a cat.
So what are they playing this on? What are
as far as I know, the Wii U.
Yeah, it was Wii U's. I've seen pictures of people that was there, and basically it's like a little, look like a dev kit kind of Wii U's. They said the controller was a little different from a normal Wii U controller, though.
Huh. Well, no wonder it looked like something out of the Super Nintendo era. They were playing it on the Wii U.
But yeah, like I said with the graphics, yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty looking game. I mean, I'll give them that. I mean, it was actually really pretty. It very much interests me, the different things you can do, like cooking and stuff like that. I mean, what's going to happen if you don't cook or anything? I mean, is he going to die?
Definitely, Nintendo is like an attention to detail kind of thing, because even the horse riding, when it moves from the grass to the bridge, to the pavement or whatever, you can hear the different sounds just happening live. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the cooking thing F's me all up. Are you going to have to do that?
Legend of Zelda. Eggs Benedict's DLC.
Hyrule Chef.
Whoa, dude.
What if you're stranded on the plane somewhere and you have no food and you have to cook Epona?
Oh, no.
I wonder how many hearts that'll get you.
No nuts.
That's a game that I want. Like, where do I throw my money? I want to cook a horse. Like,
not a Epona.
I want this game now.
I'd be like, there's like boars all around you, animals all around you. You're just like, here, Epona, here, Epona.
There's just something so satisfying and hilarious about making Mongolian barbecue in a Zelda game with your horse.
But not a Epona.
Like, just imagine Epona on a big thing over a big fire and just turning it.
God, is this happening? I mean, come on, man. You're playing with my emotions.
She was a good horse.
Just cranking away, just cranking away on Epona.
And then the next scene, you get the motorbike Epona.
It goes through time.
Weird hang glider.
Oh, maybe that's how you get the hang glider. Once you get the skin. Nintendo should be taking notes. I hope they're watching this podcast. I mean, we want this. Like, make it happen, Nintendo.
The horse hide glider.
You guys are awful.
Moving on. Extra distance.
There's a special QuickTime event you can play in game that has John Marston come out and he'll skin Epona for you.
Where do we pay for that DLC? Make it happen, Nintendo. Make it happen.
Other topics, right? Or no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got dark really quick.
Tim's gonna get off this podcast and cry. Poor Epona. He's just not having it.
Somewhere Corey's probably crying too.
Yeah.
Speaking of dark, making a dark turn. Resident Evil 7 trailer.
Woo! Oh, that was pretty good.
That was alright. I had okay with it.
I mean, when first I saw it, I obviously thought immediately of, like, the PT game in trailer. I was like, they're taking a lot from that. Like, it's in, like, a shady house with all these creepy things, and it's first person.
Yeah, a PT2. That's exactly what I thought when I did my gameplay on it.
I'm curious because I downloaded the demo and I played through it pretty quick. And someone told me, I think once you go into the VHS tape part play of it, you can look somewhere in the kitchen and find like a lockpick thing.
Yes.
And then
What do
you're
you do
able
with it?
to-
What do you do with it?
There's somewhere where you can unlock and you get an axe. Someone told me.
No.
And you could hack stuff up.
Really? Dude,
So I have yet to try it, but I think
I-
there's a small cabinet in the fridge or something like in the fridge.
No,
in the
I got
kitchen.
it. No, dude, I got it. I got the little pick, and then I
Yeah.
didn't know what to do with it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think I used my pick on like a drawer or something else.
Is it a one-time use guy?
I think so. I think I've used the pick on something else. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I remember getting a pick, but I didn't know nothing about an axe. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like the fact that they're going back to their roots of, horror. 1 and 2 were pretty horror, kind of slower paced, until it got to, 4 changed it, still great game, and 5 was, pretty much a run and gun game, and I haven't played 6 yet, so I can't comment on that.
No, I had a question about this Resident Evil 7. It said that it was technically a reboot.
Yeah.
A reboot of what exactly?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it.
Of the entire franchise, I guess, supposedly, right?
Yeah,
I mean-
bringing back the horror is what it's all about. Bringing back the horror and not the action scene.
Well, exactly. And I haven't played the demo yet, but
Play it. It's
I know I'm gonna play it and stream it tomorrow. I need something to satisfy my taste buds because the last time I streamed it was Gone Home, and I am still pissed off with that. So
let's not get in the Gone Home thing.
no, but it looks really cool. A lot like what you were saying earlier. Like it looks very reminiscent of PT, which I actually thought it was before they announced Resident Evil 7. I was like, this looks pretty awesome.
Yes.
Mega Man's in it. He's an unlockable character.
Absolutely. You can get him underneath the fire pit.
Yep. Could you imagine having the Mega Buster in a Resident Evil game? Best
Hell yeah! I dream about it.
ever.
I know you do, George. I know you do.
It's true.
But I'm actually really excited for this, and I haven't even played the demo yet. I like how it looks. I like how they're redoing the whole series, and I tried playing Resident Evil 6 in a playthrough, and I got 2 episodes in, and I just stopped. I couldn't play anymore.
No.
I did play Resident Evil Revelations on the 3DS, which was really good.
Oh, Revelations is good, dude.
And I haven't played the second one. I have it on PS3. I haven't popped it in, but it was, similar to the older Resident Evil style, more, roaming around doing small puzzles and stuff like that.
Games are really good.
Revelations is good on the Wii U as well.
Nice.
You need to get Wii U then.
Wii U is up, dude. Get it.
I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna start vlogging.
Like, hey, Russ Lyman here. Oh, wait, what?
Russ Lyman here.
I liked it. You see, the thing is, I didn't even have the chance to even play the PT because it was like PT was pulled down before I even got the chance to download it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, same here, brother. Same here. I did not get a chance to delve into the PT that is PT. I got nothing.
Yeah,
So
my friend brought his
downloaded
over.
it, and I was buying the Batman Limited Edition. As soon as I downloaded it, I sold that PS4, and then I got the Batman. I never got to play it either.
Oh, shoot. See, I said shoot.
Yeah, that was good.
That was close. Hey, look at that perler. What's up, perlers?
It's huge. Look at it by my face.
I thought about starting doing those, but I wanted to do it with the one that doesn't have the holes in it, the little actual square pearl kind of game. I think it's like Quixels or something.
That's so awesome, Tim.
Retro Gaming Maniac made this for me.
Josh made that?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
cool.
Oh yeah, well, Round 2 Gaming and his wife made these for me.
Wow.
Well, I have a bunch I made myself too, but
Oh really? Send some over, man.
thought about making.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, that's all me.
Hold on, I gotta get a room. Hold on, I'll be right back.
What's that, Russ?
Just gonna catch up on my reading.
For a second there, Russ, I thought you pulled out a Pokédex for a minute.
Gotta catch them all.
That would have been great.
Oh, man, hell yeah.
All right, other awesome games at E3. God of War. God of War trailer came out.
Oh my God of War.
I don't know if I like him with the beard. I guess they're gonna show that he's older.
Dude, I'm ready. My body is
Is
ready.
your body ready?
I'm so ready for this to happen. I want it to happen.
Now, I have a question for you guys based on that God of War the trailer and the gameplay. Do you think we're gonna get like an actual like sequel to the title? Because they only advertise it as God of War. Do you think we're gonna get anything extra to that or no?
What? What? I mean, yeah.
What?
Hold on. Can you explain that? Like another game? I mean, what?
Like, I'm just focusing on this game. I don't know what you mean, Humble.
No, when they showed the gameplay footage of the new God of War,
Yes, sir.
the bearded Kratos, the real man's Kratos, yeah. It just advertised the title as God of War. Are we on the same page?
I think so.
Do you think that title is going to change based on the previous 3 games, or are they just going to keep it that?
They're gonna keep it that. That's ridiculous. Why would they? No, they will not change that.
Okay.
That will not happen at all. It's already a franchise that is already instilled in people's hearts. There's no way in hell that they will change that.
Well, I think what he meant was just adding like a God of War 4 to it, right? Is that what that's what he meant.
Just a number. Just a number. I mean,
they're not changing the name. Just kind of like, are they gonna? Like, is it like continuation or like?
They might even change the name, but they'll still say God of War every time.
Well, here's the thing, and I also figured this out. They didn't put a number on it, but much like other games that come out on other consoles, like Sonic 06 on the 360. What do you think? Look at what it's coming out on the PS4. God of War on the 4. Do you not think that that's how they're going to market it at, so they don't have to?
Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah.
You got a good point there.
My one valid point. Mike, done.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. No.
Hold on. Podcast is over. Fuck it. Dang it.
He drops the mic. He's just out.
Beast is spoken. We're done.
You know what though? You know what? Whenever they came out with a teaser trailer for a very slightly known game by the name of Uncharted, it didn't say Uncharted 4. It just said Uncharted.
Just said who farted. I mean, Uncharted.
Yeah, exactly. Who farted? And then once the marketing, machine started rolling, then they started adding the 4 to it. But at first it just said Uncharted on it. You know what I mean? So
it was amazing.
Whether or not the name changes is irrelevant. I just thought it'd be an interesting question. But obviously.
So we just wasted 5 minutes. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, take all.
Dude, you're welcome. You are so welcome.
He dropped the mic and now he's picking it back up.
Yeah. Damn, it broke.
I actually liked how in the playable trailer they were doing, I liked how, like, if you notice, like, when you were tracking something or when you shot a bow and arrow.
Oh my god, dude, yes! Keep talking.
I'm like, wait a minute here. So we got a little bit of RPG element going on here. I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah. You know what really got my nipples hard, man, was that dragon at the end? Son of a bitch. I mean, honestly. Damn! I mean, talk about...
Did they confirm it was going to be, like, taking place during, like, the Norse...
Right, he's going to be going up against, like, Loki, I guess, Thor, right? You'd be going after those guys.
Like to
I
me.
just absolutely love, like, what they're doing. Like, the idea of this game...
Yes,
Give it to me. Like, throw it at me. Like,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What if Tom Hiddleston signed on to do the voiceover for Loki in the God of War game? Done.
That'd be cool.
Done.
He's
So
done.
is this a 2016 title, or are we all talking like 2017 stuff here?
I bet it's gonna be a 17.
Damn it!
My body is waiting for that whole time.
I guess I'm gonna have to play all those 400 games that are waiting in line. You know what
I
I'm
still
saying?
have to play God of War 2. I believe I got the collection on PS3 and I haven't popped it in yet. So I was like, well, I got time for the backlog.
It's cool. It's good
you
to
got-
play it on the PS3 too.
You got plenty of time, Russ.
Are the handheld ones any good? Because I was kind of gonna jump into.
Yes. Yes. Chains of Olympius is awesome, man.
Yeah, I got 3. I need to try to play 3. I've played a little bit of it. It's just the camera being in one spot just throws me off. You know, I'm just used to cameras. You know, being able to change the camera angle.
Yeah.
You get
I watched my brother play. I'm sorry, Eric. I apologize for that.
It's cool. It feels like Shades of Old.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know, you give Andre little Super Mario 64, and he just gets spooked with the camera.
I'm looking this way, but I want to go this way.
Yeah. You know, I watched my brother play through the entire God of War 3. I didn't play it myself, but God, it looked like such a badass game. Like,
Yes, sir.
you know, it looked like such a badass game. So I'm super excited to play this new one when it comes out. I'm ready. Like, hack and slash,
Now,
baby. I'm
is it
sitting here
gonna
waiting
be
for it.
it's gonna be 2-player at the same time? Because I see you have like his son, I guess, is with him, or.
I don't know what the heck they're gonna do with that whole situation, but I saved it, man. Come on.
That's good. You're doing good. Look at
I mean,
you.
now
Thanks,
everybody
oh, thanks, boys. But
like even Russ is popping up a few of them, and the one person everybody's worried about is just.
But that's one of the biggest things that I'm like, what is going to go on here? Are we going to be capable of? Is there going to be 2-player action? Can I do a co-op with my son and I got a big ass beard and rocking out and doing all this cool stuff? But I don't know, man. It's going to be freaking rad. I'm ready for this game.
Or maybe they'll do like you'll play as one character in a certain scene, and maybe he can't fit. Okay, use the little boy. He's gonna go into this cave and do that.
Kind of like The Last of Us, right? How you use Ellie and maybe something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I kind of figured they were going for with it. It was like Last of Us.
If we could throw some co-op in there, that's really cool.
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. If they do it, awesome. If they don't, awesome.
I don't care because I don't have a lot of friends that want to play video games with me, so whatever.
You get special bonuses in game for when you're co-oping with your son, and it has like bonuses for like father son.
Father of Year award.
They better make Sony. That needs to be a trophy. Go ahead and use that. We allow it.
The Birds and Bees trophy.
The birds and bees.
The awkward moment trophy.
Funny, you're just like teaching him how to hunt a deer, and he's like, "Boy, I need to tell you about women."
I've got let me see here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 games I pre-ordered from E3, okay? I guess I won't list them all just because.
Wow.
But the one that I'm most excited for is South Park Fractured But Whole.
Yes!
Like, dude, I'm excited for Legend of Zelda and God of War, but man, when I can get my hands on this new South Park game, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jizz myself. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Dude.
Like it's gonna happen, dude.
They're getting rid of the turn-based crap. That's what kind of got me into it. That was
They're
the
getting
one thing
getting rid of it.
From what I understand, the battling's supposed to be off of the turn-based.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to be the turn-based?
I thought it was going to be more of a hack and slash kind of thing. From what
Go back to turn-based. That would have made it so good.
But they are kind of changing character. I mean, they're changing stuff around. So I mean, who knows? But just playing this damn game, the first one, it was like watching the cartoon. You know, it was like
so sick, dude.
It's so immersive. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's a cutout. You know, the graphics are cutouts, but still, you're so like.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Game. I don't know. It's a crazy game. Like obviously, the story is like. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's the gameplay's awesome. I mean, it's one of the few RPGs as of late, because I'm not an RPG guy, but it's one of the few RPGs that I can say like, wow, Like, I love this RPG. They did it right. Like,
This guy is an RPG guy completely, a JRPG guy in that. I don't like Western RPGs. Sorry, Fallout, whatever, and Skyrim, but no, Stick of Truth was so sick,
I
and
know.
I'm
Stick
so
of-
excited for this. I'm
Yeah.
so excited for this game to come out. It's gonna be hilarious. I've loved South Park since I was this little itty bitty freaking Shogun thingy, and I'm ready to get this. I'm ready to get this game. Am I gonna pre-order it? Probably not, but I will get it when it actually comes to us, and I'm so excited about it. And
The only reason I
it's
pre-order
so
is
worth it.
because I get that discount. You know what I mean? So
Hey man, that's the way to be. If you
That's
get that
the-
discount,
I get it
Get
for
it.
40. I get them all for $43, brand new. So I mean, whatever. You know, just
perfect.
send them, throw them at me. But anyways, I thought that was worth a mention because there's so many good games. The other one that I wanted to mention that I didn't play a lot, and I know Tim isn't going to even touch on this because I could already tell he hates it, is Skyrim. So I tried playing Skyrim on PS3, and I got like 30 hours in, and I just couldn't do it. Like, for
It's
some
hard.
reason, I couldn't get into it. You know what I mean?
It's heartless. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
So I'm gonna try it on PS4. I'm gonna give it a go.
So it was heartless previous gen, so now it's going to be even nicer looking, but still pointless.
Yeah, because I mean, all you do is run around and kill shit, right?
That's pretty much what Skyrim is, and that was one of the reasons I stopped playing. Like, there really isn't any central goal for your character. Whereas
Like
in
you can join clans and stuff, right? Like you can join different like.
you can do that in like any forum on any website, and it has more meaning than Skyrim. It's just like, oh, this is what's going on. Choose your side, but there's really no personal involvement or investment in any of it. It feels so empty and hollowed out. Fallout at least had some kind of personal gain to the whole thing.
I have that. I haven't played it, by the way. Maybe I should play that.
You should.
Yeah, I gotta really play that game. I've been wanting to play it. I gotta rebuy it for PlayStation. I did originally have it for Xbox One, but I got kind of screwed out of that because I was kind of doing the share games stuff where somebody else profiles on yours and your profiles on theirs.
Hmm.
Yeah, kind of lost my stuff there.
I mean, South Park was definitely on my radar as far as games I want to get, because me and Sarah loved the Stick of Truth. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it's great, man.
And my wife, who's never really picked up an RPG aside from Final Fantasy VIII, like, she picked this up and she couldn't stop playing. I've never seen her do that. Like, it was that addicting. It was so much fun. But the Fractured But Whole, looking into that one, of course, the new God of War I'm really looking at. The Last Guardian is also on my list.
I got the collector's edition of that one. Guilty.
And then there's a personal favorite of mine, probably the biggest thing to come out of EA, and that was Mass Effect Andromeda. I gotta be honest, I did not watch every conference in full. I pretty much just looked at all the highlights and a lot of the clips from the trailers and the gameplay. But I gotta be honest, those five right now are like my kind of go-to. And whatever trailer that was that had Norman Reedus in it, I'm getting kind of pissed off that they're just using him as an excuse to sell a freaking game.
Right. Yeah.
I get it. The dude is talented. I don't care. You don't need to have him in some really deep, cryptic freaking game trailer where he's man-pregnant with weird handprints and in the sky. Like, it's getting too deep for the sake of being deep. Like, we get it. PT was canceled. Get over yourself.
Yeah. So to add to your games there, Eric, before we all go off on poor Norman Reedus,
All the respect in the world to that. Norman
Is,
Reedus, president.
so I really want to get Gears of War 4. Believe it or not, well, you'll believe this, but for me anyways, Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare. I really want that. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay. Yes.
And Detroit Become Human. That I must play Detroit Become Human. That's it's from the makers of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. and I love those games. So
I gotta try.
definitely looking forward to that. So I did want to mention the one that I didn't get to watch any of this stuff live, and when I got home every day I kept looking to see when they were going to talk about this game, and I was so bummed that they didn't mention this damn game. And I think Eric was bummed too, if I remember correctly. He's a huge fan of this series, and they come out with this 2.8 crap. You know, it's like Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Where the hell is Kingdom Hearts 3? Are you kidding me?
Right? That's what I was looking for the whole time!
Me too. I kept getting home. Eric, I know you're about to explode, bro, but just hold on. I'm going to let you simmer there for a little bit more. For a little bit longer. Where the hell was Kingdom Hearts 3? I kept, after work every day, I kept looking for it. Nada. I mean, it wasn't there. It wasn't anywhere to be found. Eric.
Dude.
Russ is super bummed too. Look at him.
Oh.
Russ had the disgusted look. Like,
yeah, he did. He's like, I just farted.
like, can you smell that?
We gotta go back real quick. Last year's E3 Square Enix conference, when they announced, well, first they trolled us and gave us like the smartphone Kingdom Hearts game. Everybody instantly booed. They're like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Oh, by the way, we'll just conclude with this." And it was the biggest cock tease trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 I had ever seen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fast forward to this year, we get a 2.8 like oh, here you go. 3 more games. Oh, by the way, one of them's a redo of 2.5. And no Kingdom Hearts 3. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here with no pants on, feeling like I just got fucked.
You don't even.
This could be the game right now that puts the nail in the coffin for every other conference. We're talking about Kingdom Hearts, for crying out loud. Whimsy. Everything, dude. And when they're acquiring rights left and right to Marvel and Pixar and we get nothing, what's going on?
You get this.
Oh, it sucked. And like for the last year, all they've been doing is announcing teaser stuff. You know, just oh, well, we got a Toy Story world. Oh, we got a Marvel Avenger world. Oh, I mean, Sora comes out to his own badass NXT theme. I'm like, what the hell? Seriously?
So is there like...
If they did a trailer of Sora walking out to Shinsuke Nakamura's theme, that would have been it. I would have paid for everybody's copy.
Didn't they say something like Star Wars or something was going to pop up? Or
Yeah.
Is there another like convention coming up? Wasn't there last year where like for Uncharted 4 they waited and it's sometime in July? Isn't there something else for Sony that maybe that's where they're going to announce that stuff?
You have Japan's, then you have what's we call it for that's in Germany.
I just remember Uncharted 4 holding off or something, and then it was like in July or August, and they announced, more stuff. So I'm wondering if that's what's happening. But I was bummed, man. I was waiting for it. I was coming home waiting for that new trailer or something, man, and nothing.
I was talking shit to people saying this is what's going to happen on E3, and all my people at work are just like, okay, cool, whatever, you're stupid. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to happen. Blah, Gears of War 4.
I think I saw one of your posts like, oh, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming, and I'm like, yeah, dude! and then I'm like, where was it?
What, did it happen? Did we miss it?
I think we missed it. Now it's probably in the middle of like Pokemon Sun and Moon or something. I don't know.
What about you, Russ? You got any other games you're excited about?
I saw the trailer for, what was that one that you talked about, Horizon or?
Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
It looked pretty cool. That was the one you're like a chick and like a tribe, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that looks kind of neat. I'd probably be into getting that one. Other than that, I'm trying to remember any other ones that I saw. I didn't get to watch too much because I was at work. Trying to watch it and do work.
Russ, you sound like a robot.
I was about to say he's a Decepticon.
Russ, you sound like a robot, bro.
Maybe it's my mic. My mic messed up.
It sounds better now. Yeah, it sounds much better.
Yeah, click her up.
Check 1, 2. Here we go.
Oh yeah, there you go, bro.
I mean, other than
yeah,
Zelda, what did Nintendo have? What?
That's right, because I only watched
Gonna catch 'em all.
the Pokemon and Zelda come out, but my friend said there was other stuff that they were playing, and I was like, I didn't even see any of that. Like, I didn't know what else they were coming out with.
Yeah, they didn't do dickhole about nothing except for some. We got some Pokemans and we got Zelda. That's about it. Okay, there's the X. See you next year. Bye.
Nintendo, I don't really feel like brought their A game, but at least they weren't Bethesda where they just completely dropped the ball entirely.
I'd say the one other thing I'm kind of excited about that I didn't see but I heard was happening is Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yes! How did I forget about that? Yes, the remakes, dude. I'm so
Yeah, they're
pumped.
doing
It's
1,
gonna
2,
be
and 3.
so sick. It's gonna be so sick that they're actually
Yeah.
bringing this back to us. 1, 2, and 3
I
as
said
well.
they need to bring back the commercial with Crash going out to Nintendo and like yelling
Yeah.
at them.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. They need to rock that out.
What is the NX
Yeah.
for Sony?
No, I forgot about those. That's got to be the one demo that I probably broke from playing so much until I finally got the games. You know, whenever I first got the PlayStation, it came
Absolutely,
with it.
man.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they'd be like, yeah, Crash Bandicoot demo, Tony Hawk Pro Skater demo,
Yep.
Death.
Oh, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, obviously. I destroyed that game, the demo. But when I first got my PS1, I got Madden 97 and also Final Fantasy 7. But before that, I just had the stupid demo and I didn't have a memory card, so it was just trash. But I had Tony Hawk Pro Skater on there, absolutely, and Crash Bandicoot.
Andre. We get it, Andre. You got the games. You lucky.
I actually bought them for my wife.
Oh.
They're fun games, man. I popped them in like 2 months ago. I think they hold up. They're just a fun freaking arcadey style of game, you know, just jumping on stuff.
Solid as hell, dude.
Yeah.
You can still play those games.
So I'm excited that they're gonna look nicer, you know, and I don't have to bust out the PlayStation anymore. Just play it on the PS4.
There you go.
I want a special edition, and it comes with the Budabaga.
You know, I'm wondering. I wonder if they're gonna do a physical release. I hope they do a physical release of
That's
this
what
game.
someone was at. Like, are we gonna get like all 3 games on one disc? Like,
I was
physical
worried
release?
about that, Russ. I'm so worried about that, dude.
Or are we gonna get 3 games? Like, what is it?
Are we gonna get some digital games? Is that's all that's gonna happen? Or
I
am
hope
gonna
not.
get
If it goes digital, it's like $20. I don't want to spend like $60.
No.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be $9.99 if I'm gonna frickin' get this stupid digital game. I want some physical copies of this game because it's gonna be awesome.
Well, thing is, I mean, is it going to be just one single game, or is it going to be like, 1, 2, and 3?
That's another whole question. Like, are we gonna get the whole thing right at once, or are we just gonna take some time and actually do some physical copies for actual collectors that want to throw some dumb shit on their shelves?
They should just do it. They should just do it Uncharted style. Just slap all 3 of them onto a disc and sell.
And that,
Like
hey,
that.
dude, I'm
what I've
okay.
been
I'm
playing.
okay with that. I'm okay with that if that actually happens.
Yeah. I want a physical release, and I would want a little toy with it. Yeah, I want something with it.
I want a little Budabaga. I want a little Budabaga hanging out there, and I want to be able to put it up next to my face and whatever if I want to do with it. But
Like
yeah, you got about 5 ching-chings on that one. But
Have you seen Daredevil? I mean, not Daredevil. Deadpool.
Yes.
What's the movie?
Yeah,
Yep.
Deadpool movie where
What's Deadpool?
unicorn. That would be you and the figure.
I'm kidding. I know Deadpool.
He changed it quick. He's like, nah, you know.
No, I'm
let
kidding.
that in do it.
Good
Yeah,
segue, since we're talking about Deadpool.
I read that book once.
Spider-Man game coming out.
Ooh, Russ, you are sick. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That looked pretty cool.
And the thing is, it's not going to be a part of the movie. It's going to be its own story.
Oh,
Okay. I mean, I've never seen that costume before with the big white spider.
Dude, it looks so sick.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to watch the trailer for that.
Oh,
Everybody was
dude, you
wondering,
gotta
they
get
came out, I think it was yesterday, and announced, Marvel did, that basically they're going to redo their games. They're going to step up their games, or their Game of Games. Or
Game
games.
of Thrones.
But, you know, they're going to step up their game when it comes to producing games. And they're going to go, and instead of movie titles for for Marvel games, it's going to be, yeah, there might be a Spider-Man movie coming out. So there's going to be a Spider-Man game, but it doesn't have anything to do with the movie. It's going to be its own thing. It's going to be its own story arc.
So they might actually make a good game, is what you're saying.
Russ, talk about that game.
They're
Russ.
talking about doing the same thing with Avengers.
Well, the thing is they got a money
think that
machine
would
in
help,
Disney.
yeah.
You know, they got a money machine in Disney that's gonna help them do all this stuff.
Yeah, and they just said no. They just
We
depleted.
hate money.
They literally Disney, and they had just depleted their whole thing with video games.
Yeah.
Well, what they're doing now is going to. Who is it? This producing the Spider-Man game.
These nuts.
Ha! Got him.
I can't remember what company it is, but
Do a quick Google search.
they're going to go with them for all the Spider-Man titles. You know, Sony plus them.
Yes, absolutely. That new Spider-Man game looks really sweet. Like
And
really sweet.
I can't remember what they said they're going to do. They're going to go to like somebody
Insomniac?
else for the Avengers games and stuff like that.
That's
Who is
good.
it, Russ? Deep Silver?
I think it says, I don't know if this is just the website, Insomniac.
Yeah, Insomniac. Yeah, that's it. I knew it was a big name, that makes good games.
Yeah, this suit's very interesting. I don't know if that was ever in a comic book or what, but
I think
has this white spider.
it kind of looks like a play off of like the last Spider-Man movie. At the same time, off of some of the other comics. One of them had a white spider before. I can't remember who it was.
That's racist.
Or was it like Scarlet Spider or somebody? It's the black suit Spider-Man.
That's even
Right.
more racist. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious me.
But yeah, it looks like you can pretty much like open world is running around. Similar to, I guess.
You're underwater
Spider-Man
again.
games. Where you're just running around and swinging and.
Russ, you're underwater. You literally sound
Oh,
like
that'd
you're
be
underwater.
so badass. All right.
If Spider-Man was underwater?
No. The suit, man. That white
Oh,
spider
suit,
on his chest.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Huh. Interesting. I may have to buy that.
Dude, it looks sick, right?
Yeah, it looks good. Y'all wouldn't guess what's the only game I actually have pre-ordered out of everything on E3.
My Little Pony
Okay.
14. Ride the Rainbow.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I would if it was on Wii U.
What game did the Bearded Wonder pre-order? Just one game. Let's see here. The Last Guardian. I don't know.
No. Pokemon.
Oh. Nice.
Please tell me you got Sun and Moon.
No, I set it up to pre-order it for my wife. She played what was it, Alpha Sapphire or whatever it was,
Absolutely.
or Omega Ruby Red or whatever it's called
Yes.
for the 3DS.
Now with the pre-orders that you guys are pre-ordering, is that for physical releases and stuff, or
Yeah, physical releases on Amazon.
You know, Amazon you get a discount if you got Prime. So
yes, that's
I got-
right. Yeah, you
Right.
do save on it.
That's the only way to do it, dude.
Yeah. I saved like I think $150 when I hit that button. I was like, oh well, it's a lot of money.
made you feel better.
Not really, because the total was still a lot of money.
Well, thing is,
I
I wish
sat
they
there, I
would
looked
just
over
go
at my
ahead
brother.
and take it
I
out
looked-
then.
I looked over at my brother and I was like, so you're helping me out with this now, right? And he's like, yeah, we got this. I was like, all right.
The Shogun died.
$48 for Spider-Man.
I didn't die. I'm trying to pee.
Is that what it is with a discount, Russ? 48?
$47.99 your
Yeah.
price at checkout with Prime.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I guess they don't have a release because they default when they don't have a release date. It defaults December 29th, 2017.
Right? Yeah.
I need to check out this trailer. I haven't seen it yet.
It's good,
Dude,
man. I just
seriously.
watched it.
Seriously, it looks like a really rad game to play.
That kind of came out of left field too, because
I wasn't expecting this for E3. I honestly wasn't. I when it actually happened, I was like, "Whoa, what the hell is going on? Like, really, another Spider-Man game?"
There's not a new movie coming out right this instant. So they did a good job.
These graphics are sick.
Yeah,
Now,
On that field.
y'all were talking about that today. Some topic
Oh my god!
about what was it? About Capcom versus Marvel, or Marvel versus Capcom.
Mhm.
I wasn't able to see what it was because, like, right before we did it, I saw something popped up. Apparently today Marvel was talking about possibilities if there is going to be any game or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
I was curious about what it was. I wasn't able to watch it.
Look at Eric. Look at Eric's face. That says it all. You know what, Eric? And according to IGN, the actual the gameplay footage that they show was on a PS4. Like it was. That's what it was running on. So.
Oh my god!
Someone thought it was a cosplayer doing a
Yeah.
thing because they had a still image and I thought that was like a cosplayer. That's like a game, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked like a movie. I mean, it looked like pure cinematics altogether. Even the gameplay they were showing was cinematics. Looked like cinematic.
Okay, the verdict is in.
What?
I'm pre-ordering
Which one? Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yeah!
Spider-Man.
Get that Spider-Man, Bo.
You get this video up to 20 likes. We'll all pre-order Spider-Man.
Yeah. You got me at 1 like. If there's a like on there, I'm pre-ordering.
Alright, so what am I bumping off my top 5 to get this? Oh, that's not fair. Nope, we're doing a top 6. Top 6, Spider-Man makes the list.
Heck yeah. dude.
Top 12. Spider-Man's in.
Yeah, right. Dude, I have been waiting for a really good Spider-Man game for a long time.
Yeah.
Alright, Spider-Man 2 on PS4 was a good time.
Oh,
There
was
was
it
one
the
of them that
Amazing
went-
Spider-Man or what? The Amazing Spider-Man? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one on PS4, that's actually
Yeah.
a really rad game. I mean,
That's
it came
what I
out
heard.
on Wii U. Like, I had a
I
good
haven't
time
played
with it. I haven't finished it, which is crappy.
All of those Spider-Man games are now on 360.
It's only
which is
26
really-
bucks in Prime.
What is that weird ghetto music in the background going on?
It's probably Russ.
Just getting down?
It might be my
Yeah.
TV in the living room.
Somebody's singing some freaking soul up in here.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about there, because it's just a guy talking. Like, ooh, it's shiny.
So I guess that's that's pretty much all the games I can think of. And like I said, Call of Duty goes without saying. I'm gonna get it. I get it every year. I'm one of those guys. So I think it's interesting the way they're putting it out. So whatever. We'll see what happens.
I don't know about Call of Duty. I mean,
No, that's not a thing, man. That actually looks cool. It does.
I thought it. I think it does, but
I'm not a Call of Duty fan, but I am the least Call of Duty fan, and I actually think that looks pretty cool.
I have
Yeah.
Halo for that. You know, that's how I feel about it. I mean,
Okay.
it's
Andre,
trying to jump into
stop
Halo
it.
to me.
Stop it. Andre, stop it. No.
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 Did you break out the Do you break out the newspaper on that one, George?
Andre. No.
Oh, he did.
Andre. Stop it.
No, Daddy, no.
No.
Stop it. I wet
Stop
my huggies.
Stop it. Anyways, yeah, so that's all I got. I think we talked over everything we wanted to, man.
Hit him all.
Man, Mighty number 9, you know, it's breaking my balls, but what can you do?
Mighty number 9 is in a corner quivering right now.
Yeah.
You know, I heard about something. What was it yesterday? That NetherRealm Studios or whatever they're called, the ones that make Mortal Kombat, they're actually been kicking around the idea of making just nothing but a fighter, like Mortal Kombat, but nothing but horror movie characters.
Maybe.
That'd be interesting.
Huh. They were caught in some interview talking about it, you know, because they were talking about how like the Aliens and Predator was like their #1 DLC download for the last game.
Yeah, but why beat the same horse if you already have Leatherface, Jason? You already have like all the main guys. I mean, what? Then you get Chucky, the Leprechaun, and Michael Myers, and after that, who cares?
Freddy Krueger, you know.
They did Freddy Krueger in the last game.
I know,
Pumpkinhead.
but then you have like Hellraiser, Pumpkinhead.
This
You have
Saul doll.
Man. But I mean, there's a lot of horror characters they can get.
Yeah, you can throw Raichu in there, whatever.
Evil Raichu.
Evil
Yeah.
Raichu, excuse me, pardon.
Lieutenant
What did
Surge.
they used to call it? Like what? Dark Pokemon? Like Dark Raichu or some shit? Like I'll throw my Dark Pokeball at you.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing, George?
I was making some notes.
All right. Was there anything else on the topics that we didn't cover? I mean, we went all wild on.
No, dude, we literally just looked at all the topics and we literally
I think
covered
we
everything.
more than covered them.
Yeah.
We
One
went all
thing I
out.
wanted to go over is what did y'all think of E3? Like, is it going downhill, or?
My main thing with E3 was, wow, I was astonished by the way that Sony put on their whole thing with the orchestra. Okay, I'm sorry, that was my thing, and I am a Sony guy and a Nintendo guy. I'm not a big Microsoft thing, but that the way that they put on the show, like I was really digging it with the orchestra. That just did it for me.
Now, you're talking about Microsoft, Sony, stuff like that. Now, what did y'all think of the whole thing with the Scorpio plus the...
Oh, the Neo fucking Geo or whatever.
It's like Scorpio, and then you got the S's, you know, the slim
Yeah.
Xboxes.
Right. The little baby Xbox or whatever. That's pretty cool, man. But
You know, I thought it was
I can get a beer can Xbox. That's sweet.
Woo, yeah, buddy.
I thought it was pretty neat, but at the same time, you know, I didn't really see a backlash needed to be, but it's kind of messed up that they're releasing like a 2 terabyte slim, and then they're gonna release like an arcade version. The thing is, why even release an arcade version like type?
Because they want to make money.
But I mean, within the same time, within I think a couple of months of the arcade version, they're gonna have Scorpio come out. I mean, that pretty much they are trying to kill their whole console market altogether.
They're trying to just become this whole freaking thing that is just this system that does everything. And that's what they want to do. That's what they're marketing for. I mean, I have no problem with Microsoft. I'm not a Microsoft follower, but they are trying to get this gamgulant of fucking this a computer, basically. That's what they're trying to do. I don't know.
Basically, I mean, from what I understand, the Scorpio compared to the PS4 Neo is like comparing a Prius and a Ferrari.
Right. Right.
That's just dumb. I mean,
Yeah, it's stupid. They don't want a gaming console anymore. They did that in the last E3. If you guys watched the last E3, they don't want a freaking gaming console anymore. They want this media system that everyone in the world can actually touch, but not just for gamers.
well, I'm gonna
It's
touch
not
it.
gonna
All
be a
right.
console.
I'm gonna touch it real good.
You touch the heck out of it, bro.
You know, to answer your question, Andre, I think that I don't know what people were expecting out of E3, but there's a hell of a lot of good games.
Yes.
I mean, I think just our expectations are super high, but there is so many good games coming out. Like I don't think I could be disappointed in it. I'm pre-ordering 12 games. Like, I mean, I don't know what else.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I could like want, and that's just from Sony.
Right? It like
One
I don't
Nintendo, you know,
I
one
don't
Nintendo.
understand it.
You know, so I mean, other than Gears of War 4, what can you guys tell me about Microsoft's games? What's coming out? Like, what else is coming out?
You could play Pirates.
See what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
That was actually kind of cool, to tell you the truth, from Rare.
Microsoft's conference was relatively quiet aside from like the new console stuff and like some of like the really big name games like Gears of War. But other than that, I feel like Microsoft really is they're just like a small pebble in a big pond, you know, just.
Because I'm gonna say, like, what's gonna sell these systems? I guess what Tim is saying is the multimedia aspect of them. I guess.
Absolutely.
No,
That's what
gonna
people
sell
want to freaking say.
And so, I mean, that's fine if that's what's gonna sell them, but they got a lot of catching up to do. I mean, they're never gonna catch up. They're not even gonna come close. But
No.
So I don't know what. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
Like, I want to get all the exclusives that I can for Xbox One and play them if they're badass games. So it doesn't seem like. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's that much to get excited about, you know. But
There's really not, man.
Hardware wise,
They didn't do as good as they have been, but I mean, I can't wait to Scalebound. I mean, that looks freaking awesome.
what is that?
Scalebound.
Scalebound.
Basically it's like a dragon game where basically your team, you got a big fluffy kitty.
Huh.
Say
I'm
hi,
gonna write
Lion.
that in my notes. Oh, I thought you were talking about the game. I was like, a big fluffy kitty, huh? That's all right.
No,
I'm gonna be
basically
fighting
like,
dragons with a big fluffy kitty.
you have like a dragon you're teamed up with, and basically the dragon and the human is fighting other dragons. And
So it's like Aragon, but with a different name.
pretty much.
Awesome. I love it.
Finally, a sequel to that.
I know.
But I mean,
Finally,
it
a good movie game to that.
About
It looks
damn
really
time.
good. I mean, it looks freaking awesome.
About damn time.
Well, cool.
What a
Well,
cliffhanger
I'm
they
gonna have
left
to
me
look
on.
that up. I'm gonna have to look that up. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, I mean, I guess I don't know. I would say it went downhill or it's going downhill. I think just our expectations are so high now that, you know, I didn't get a Last of Us 2, so I'm like, what the hell? I mean,
Hey.
what are you doing, bro? Like,
Did you guys watch the last Mega Retro Bros video where we did our stupid like skit for E3 predictions?
no, actually, I haven't. No.
No, check it out. It's freaking hilarious, dude. It's funny. We talk about Last of Us 2. We talk about Mother 3 actually coming out for a physical copy. It's just so stupid. Like honestly, like our predictions for the E3 this year was just fantastic. What we wanted to actually do, but yeah, just check it out when you get a time.
Cool. Will do.
It's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, so I mean, other than that, I think a lot of good games are coming out. I'll have to look more into what Microsoft had to put out. I'm sure they did, just like you said, that Scalebound, and I'm sure they had something else. But
Yeah, the
But
the beer can Xbox is coming to you live. It's going to be beer can Xbox Ones in your face.
You know what's
Well,
funny,
you get
Tim,
tired
is
of it,
that
you can chunk it at somebody.
I think I could be considered a Sony. I wouldn't say fanboy because I don't hate on Microsoft, but I'm definitely leaning more towards like my Xbox One. It's really good at holding my monitor up. You know, like right now, that's what my monitor is sitting on. Like it's really good at that. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, I do know my Xbox One. It's not even here in my household, actually.
I mean, I got
So-
like 7 Xbox One games, then I got like 20-something PS4 games. I mean, it's kind of.
Oh, we forgot a big one. We forgot a big game on Microsoft. Dead Rising 4.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. That looks
The
pretty.
return of Frank West.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw.
But will they have the little Mega Man guys in it?
Yes.
The serve bots or what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the
Talking about
Surbot. The Surbot.
Actually, I got the whole list right in front of me for what they have coming out. There was Dead Rising 4, Halo Wars 2, which I'm actually looking forward to.
Man, I'm not really me.
It was fun. If you like those kind of games, it was fun. Tekken 7.
What?
What?
Tekken 7.
Oh, Tekken 7? That's an exclusive?
Announced for Xbox One and PC.
Oh.
I guess that's their answer to Street Fighter.
Hiachi and Akuma due out in Tekken 7, and Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is free for Xbox Gold. Yay.
I'm missing out, man.
Did Tim freeze?
Tim
No.
was frozen.
No, I think that's the beer. No, I think Microsoft's press conference, I mean, it was good, but, like, it really didn't have a lot of impact like about a lot of other shows did. Like, EA had Mass Effect Andromeda. Bethesda was kind of, we got more Elder Scrolls, and we got Oblivion and Skyrim coming to PS4. Sony nailed it in every single aspect of the show. It was just boom, this game, boom, this game, pre-order this now. Why are you not pre-ordering it? Don't you love me?
Yeah.
Nintendo, I felt like it had potential, but I also feel like the company is kind
We
of just.
lost Tim.
Yeah, we did.
I guess 12 was the limit. Nintendo, I feel, had some high marks, but aside from like Pokemon and a few other games, I really feel like it didn't bring nearly as much as it did last year. Microsoft had some really interesting stuff, like what you said, Scalebound, ReCore, Dead Rising 4, Tekken 7, but other than that, it was pretty much like, oh, now you can play Xbox One games in Windows 10 PC. Well, okay.
So it was just hardware stuff mainly. I mean, they had a lot of hardware stuff, right, to show off.
I mean, me personally, I don't mind that kind of thing because I'm getting more and more into PCs, and I feel it's also I'm learning as I go, and I'm like, that's cool. And I like I like how it's able to mix console and PC together, especially now, which was genius of them because they knew that Steam was going to have a big sale, so of course people are going to be running out to get a computer or whatever they can from Microsoft. So it's almost genius marketing if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
How I feel about E3 is, I used to watch E3 on G4. That was how I used to get my E3 coverage. And ever since G4 has shut down and become the Esquire, whatever, it's been, it's harder for me to keep up with, E3. Everybody says just, go YouTube. And to me,
Or
I
Twitch.
loved it how,
Twitch.
you could DVR it or you could just catch it whenever it came on, like something like G4. It was like bam, 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 and then like it was actually entertaining people to watch talk about it, like Morgan Webb and stuff like that, and like Kevin Pereira and Olivia Munn.
hey.
Yeah, you got to talk about Olivia Munn. Yeah, she's awesome. Did anybody watch the X-Men movie?
Yeah, buddy.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm iffy about it. I want to watch it, but at the same time, I've heard too much
Don't
stuff.
be happy about it. It is a good movie.
Okay.
Psylocke these nuts.
I like these nuts. All right. I guess it's getting a little late. Oh, Tim's back. Oh, look at Tim.
You came back in time to say goodbye.
Yeah, we're about to say goodbyes.
About time I got back to say goodbyes.
We're like, oh, there goes Tim. Then we gained a viewer, so I figured it was you.
Yeah, it was.
But anyway, I appreciate y'all guys joining in on our little endeavor here. I didn't realize it was going to wind up being like a 2-hour thing.
Oh, went the distance on this one.
Yeah, we did. I got a lot of cutting up to do if I'm going to cut this up. What?
You get the best kind of quality when you cut, so.
Russ is going to need this edited tomorrow, so get to it.
It's gonna be up in the store by the weekend.
Yeah, Russ.
Do what?
That's awesome.
I couldn't hear what Russ said. What was that?
Like it's gonna be up in the store by the weekend. On loop.
See, the whole loop thing, I don't know how that works, because I think Kevin told me that, like, after a while, so many views, it, like, locks up the monetization and stops it.
Oh, maybe, yeah, because I have a certain playlist that I just usually play every day at the game store of certain, like, gameplay videos and this and that. And then after it's running for 3-4 hours, sometimes it does, like, I don't know if it's the Xbox we're running it off of, but it freezes up.
Mm.
But as for watching the same video, like, every day while it's monetized, I'm not sure what that does.
Yeah.
RIP monetization.
Gotta earn that AdSense.
Yep.
Well, I hadn't had put anything up in a while, so, you know, it kind of felt weird, because I actually filled out tax information what was it, yesterday on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird. And I wondered, you know, I looked it up, you know, like my last video actually had a decent amount of views, and I was like, okay. Oh, let's go ahead and end this real quick. I appreciate y'all joining in. I'm going to try to cut it down, and we're going to sign off right here.